Namaskar and welcome to Shalini ki Samvadshala. Sarva Mangal Mangalle Shive Sarvarth Sadhike Saranyam Trambake Gauri Narayani Namastute. As you know, this platform, this YouTube channel that I have created, rather let me call it a playlist, which has been created for me to share my insights, my knowledge, little bit of whatever I know. It's more of a kind of experience sharing platform for me. And I use it for my teaching purpose as well, for the trainings, as well as to connect with my friends spread across the world. So this is a platform for me to share my insights. So today, before I start the session, I would like to say that today I'm using this platform to confess. Confess what? To confess something that was killing me from inside. This is about 3 years back when the first COVID wave, that pandemic hit in 2020. The entire world has kind of come to a standstill. The guilt was that because our generation and our generation and our father's generation, they were the ones somewhere or the other guilty of the present situation, the global warming, the kind of harm that we have done to the mother nature. And somewhere or the other, being a spiritual person, I always see that there is a divine feminine energy that governs this entire universe. So the guilt was that why did we recklessly did what we have done and harmed our own mother nature? Because I come from the literature background, and the dramatics and theater is something that is very much ingrained in me. So I thought, let me use that skill and enact the Navarup, the Navdurga manifestation, the 9 forms of Maa Durga, and try to see how each of these forms are closely associated with the UN 17 SDGs, which was gravely violated and resulted in what we saw in 2020, and even worse was the situation in 2021. So first I'll share that video, the nine for the manifestation, the enactment of the 9 form of Maa Durga, the manifestations of the 9 form that I have enacted myself. And then I will try to say how I see each of these closely linked, closely associated with the 17 SDGs, which the world needs very, very, very strongly today. Rather than anything else, what we need all throughout this planet is the adherence and the attainment to 17 SDGs by 2030. 7 years have passed and we have not done what we should have done. And another 7 years are left. We are in 2023, 2030. We have to kind of reap what we are sowing now. So let me first show what I did in 2020.
प्रवक्ष्यामि शृणुष्व कमलानने यस्य प्रसादमात्रेण दुर्गा प्रीता भवेत् सती।
जय दुर्गे श्री दुर्गे, जय दुर्गे श्री दुर्गे, जय दुर्गे श्री दुर्गे, जय दुर्गे श्री दुर्गे।
ॐ सती साध्वी भव प्रीता भवानी भव मोचनी आर्या दुर्गा जया चाद्या त्रिनेत्रा शूलधारिणी
जय दुर्गे श्री दुर्गे जय दुर्गे श्री दुर्गे जय दुर्गे श्री दुर्गे जय दुर्गे श्री दुर्गे
पिनाकधारिणी चित्रा चण्डघण्टा महातपाः मनोबुद्धिरहङ्कारा चित्तरूपा चिताचितिः
जय दुर्गे श्री दुर्गे जय दुर्गे श्री दुर्गे जय दुर्गे श्री दुर्गे जय दुर्गे श्री दुर्गे
सर्वमन्त्रमयी सत्ता सत्यानन्दस्वरूपिणी अनन्ता भाविनी भाव्या भव्या भव्या सदा गतिः
जय दुर्गे श्री दुर्गे जय दुर्गे श्री दुर्गे जय दुर्गे श्री दुर्गे जय दुर्गे श्री दुर्गे
शाम्भवी देवमाता च चिन्तारत्नप्रिया सदा सर्वविद्या दक्षकन्या दक्षयज्ञविनाशिनी
जय दुर्गे श्री दुर्गे जय दुर्गे श्री दुर्गे जय दुर्गे श्री दुर्गे जय दुर्गे श्री दुर्गे
अपर्णानेकवर्णा च पाटला पाटलावती पट्टाम्बरपरिधाना कलमञ्जिररञ्जिनी
जय दुर्गे श्री दुर्गे जय दुर्गे श्री दुर्गे जय दुर्गे श्री दुर्गे जय दुर्गे श्री दुर्गे
अमेय विक्रमा क्रूरा सुन्दरी सुरसुन्दरी वनदुर्गा च मातङ्गी मतङ्ग मुनिपूजिता
जय दुर्गे श्री दुर्गे जय दुर्गे श्री दुर्गे जय दुर्गे श्री दुर्गे
By showing this enactment of the manifestations of Maa Durga, Navdurga, I just tried to kind of show how each of the forms of Maa Durga closely is aligned with the 17 SDGs. So let me explain it to you. With the universal appeal of the divine feminine energy that signifies the energy that signifies the very journey from the material world to the spiritual realm, let us try to kind of highlight the metaphorical connections between the 9 forms of Maa Durga and the most pressing need of the hour, which is the attainment of the United Nations 17 SDG goals by 2030. So when we talk of, there are few things that are very closely related, and let me explain it to you. And now when we talk of resilience and strength, we see that Maa Chandraghanta, who is worshipped on the third day, and Maa Kaalaratri, you saw me enacting that Maa Kaalaratri, it's very fierce, and she is worshipped on the 7th day. Both these manifestations symbolize strength and bravery and the ability to overcome the challenges. Now, what is the challenge today? The challenge today is the global warming. The challenge today is the poverty. The challenge today is the hunger, beat hunger, inequality, and all these are the evils. So these are the challenges. So all these 17 SDGs, if we see them, they are somewhere or the other, they are related with one or the other challenges. So these 17 SDGs call for the resilience and strength in addressing the global issues such as poverty or inequality or environmental degradation that we have done to our own mother earth. Next, if we see, when it comes to nurturing the sustainable life on the planet, here we see there is a strong connection between Skandamata, who is worshipped on the 5th day with a child in her lap. The form of this particular form of Maa Durga, who cradles her child in her lap. She represents the maternal love and love and care and compassion, and it has a very close association with SDG 5 and SDG 15. Both of them are related with health, wealth, well-being, and the protection of the life on the planet. Now, if we look at Maa Kushmanda, who is worshipped on the 4th day, she is the manifestation of the creation and preservation of the universe. Now, this particular form of Maa Durga symbolizes the ambition to create a more sustainable and equitable world. And this is exactly connected with what our SDG 10 and SDG 16, aspires to attain. Next, let me talk about the purity and cleanliness. We have Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, and the entire world knows the importance of purity and cleanliness, which is very much needed. The plastic menace that we have created, and we have done everything that we should not have done. When we talk in that regard, we see Maa Gauri, who is worshipped on the 8th day. She signifies the purity, and it is directly associated with our SDGs aligned for creating the sustainable and pure environment, such as SDG 16, SDG 6 and 14. Knowledge and wisdom, which is the core of everything, through which we can overcome all these evil and challenges. We see Brahmacharini, who is worshipped on the 2nd day. You saw me wearing that white sari, and then that is what is the enactment of Maa Brahmacharini, who is associated with knowledge and penance, which we see a close link between SDG 4, which aims towards promoting education and knowledge sharing, which would further help us to address the global challenges. Likewise, the various weapons that you see, and the weapons and the forms of Maa Durga, all these weapons and the rights that she has, though I could not enact the rights for the obvious reasons, forms, weapons and the rights, they symbolize the need of protection, justice, and defense for the vulnerable. And we know, I would not like to name, but the entire world is somewhere or the other, there is the war situation going on, um, and the situation, we have not learned our lesson. Basically, we have not learned our lessons. So that is closely associated with SDG 16, which talks about the peace, justice, and strong institutions. The world strong, the world today needs very strong institutions which could address this very pressing issues. While these connections may appear little metaphorical and symbolic in nature, but subliminally, if we see, they highlight the shared values of strength, justice, preservation, and the pursuit of the better world. Now, Navdurga forms as the embodiments of divine feminine energy. Are revered for their unique qualities to address the world's most pressing challenges. So I would say that both the 9 forms of Maa Durga and the 17 SDGs, they both somewhere or the other are correlated. And we can see, if we want to see, we can see the close association. And both of them emphasize the importance of compassion, empowerment, and the pursuit for the better future for all living things on our mother planet, and that is Earth. So this is what I felt I should be sharing with you. And with this, my message to you all is that let's join hands together, and in whatever capacity we can, let's do something towards attainment of these 17 SDGs. And may Maa Durga bless you all. And with this, I would like to conclude this talk today with a very short verse. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Buddhi Rupena Samstita Namastasai 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 Namo Namah Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Shakti Rupena Samstita Namastasai 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 Namo Namah Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Shanti Rupena Samstita Namastasai 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 Namo. Let our wisdom win. Let our willpower to fight back these challenges win. And let our forgiveness, the feeling to forgive, let go, win. And with this, I am signing off. Stay blessed, you all, and take care.